welcome back. And today I'm bringing you a very different video from my usual content. So first I want to make something abundantly clear. I am not making this video into like farm drama or anything or to start anything. It's more so to give people the clear path and clear mind and the better understanding of what this topic is going to be about, and that's going to be Zany, as you can see. So first of all, I do want to say people are not wrong in saying, Zany is like a somewhat clunky character or feels bad to play sometimes, or that she's very team dependent. I would say, though, you can't really blame a character in a game for being a very team dependent character because, it is a team building game. Wuthering Waves is a game where you can actually overcome team building and stuff like that with skill. So I can understand a little bit on why people kind of hate the fact that Zany is so reliant on Phoebe, or it could just be down to a situation or like, you don't really mind the tail bidding, but like you like Zany, but you don't like Phoebe, or situations like that. So it happens. I could understand that, but I do want to come down to the main point, and the main point is going to be that Zany is not a bad character, nor is Zany a weak character, and I'm going to explain why here. Okay, so first, before I even show what, Zany can do and all this other stuff, I want to show first on why I even started this topic. So first, I want to say I've been seeing a lot of Zany slander. It's been happening a while since since her release, but it just drastically went up even more after this one Saint Totez clip. And, I don't really know too much about Saint Totez. I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch, bro. All I know about him is that he's a GN main and that he farms drama. But I've seen this clip and I'm going to play it here.
I know I said we were trying 1.x teams, but Zany is so bad, she's basically like a 1.x team. So it is what it is, right?
Now, in this clip, he basically is talking about Zany being a bad character and that she is equivalent to a 1.0 character and stuff like that. Now, what he says is what he says. He just doesn't really vibe with her gameplay or anything like that. But I am going to show evidence on why Zany is not only the fastest clear character in the game, but also not really that much of a clunky character, because I do want to say this one thing. Most players do think you need to counter on Zany to get all of her damage out, which is really not true. But besides all of that, I'm just going to show you all this proof and evidence of Zany's strengths. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you guys here is the content creator name. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but I will put his stuff in the description so you can check him out. Basically, what he did here is he tested over 30 different teams in TOA, and it was done a little under a month ago. And he has clear toms, so he has all the toms. And you can see on all the floors, he did all the floors on the middle tower, that Zany cleared the fastest on every single one except for the third tower, I think. So in the third tower, Zany didn't clear the fastest, and I think that was mostly because, Chisa's shield buff was kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. But if the Chisa shield buff wasn't there, I'm pretty confident that Zany clears way faster. Not even close. But as you can see here in the screenshot, Zany cleared faster than literally every single team in the game by literally 10-15 seconds. It's a little crazy. And I'm going to show you more stuff here in just a second, but I just want you guys to look at the screenshots and see. I will also show GN's clear time just so if somehow Saint Toad does see this video. I really hope he doesn't. But if he sees this video, he can see, GN, even at Sweaty Play 2, he is still clearing pretty good. It's definitely not as close as Zany, though. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show here is a new in-game mode clears. And this one is from a dude named Ugin. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. His thing will also be in the description if you want to watch the videos down at the link here. So, first one is going to be the Zany team. It's a full E0 S1 team, or S0 R1 in Wuwa terms. But yeah, he did 14K in this new in-game mode with this team. Now, I'm going to say the other clear that he did from the same dude. He did a Kartetia clear, which most players in the game think is the strongest character in the game. So I feel like this is a perfect character to show, and he is from the same person, so it's perfect. He did a little under 14K, so he did 1380. That is still good. It is still good, but you can see it is definitely not higher than Zany. Now, I'm not saying any character is below Zany or anything, or you should pull Zany, because first of all, if I was to ask anybody if they want Zany in this game, I would definitely ask them, do you want to learn how to play the game? You definitely got to learn how to play this game if you want to, play Zany as strong as possible. But, you don't really need that requirement for most of these other characters. You're definitely not going to achieve a 13K Kartetia clear with, just playing regularly, you'll probably get like an 8K or something. You probably get the same thing with Zany, but probably a little bit lower, probably more like 7 or 6K. I just realized what I just did. Okay, we're gonna go to the next point. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last thing I'll show you guys, and then I'm gonna give you like my full honest opinion on the situation. So as you can see here, this is the newest TOA that dropped yesterday, I think. Yeah, it's Tuesday. It dropped yesterday. So as you see, even against the Shield team and with the TOA being against her a little bit here, she is still literally at the top of this leaderboard. Clearing fast. You see no Carstith here in the top 5. I'm not going to scroll anything because my PC is very bad and I don't want to make the video look bad for you guys or anything. But you can see here, she's literally in the top 5. Okay, never mind here. I'll show the top 10. Just for people to not go crazy. But as you see, even the Ugin dude here that I literally was talking about earlier, he's even here in this top 10. And then you see Karthia is here in the top 9, but it is way slower than Zany. But to basically finish this point off, as you see, Zany, even with the game being against her right now, and going against the Shield environment with the Shield team here, she is still number 2. And I can 100% say, if this team wasn't being Shield, she's clearing faster than them, without a doubt. But that's going to be it. And now I'm going to give you my final honest thoughts on this situation. So, from everything that I showed you here, as you can see, it's definitely not a casual, friendly 1, 2, 3 thing that you can get from this character. Yes, I'm here with you on this, but just because it's not something like that, I definitely do not think you can just simply take away what this character can achieve and do just because it's not casual friendly and 1, 2, 3 friendly. It's just something you can't do. For example, like I said in the beginning of the video, you can't just say that Zany's a bad character because she requires another character in the game. Yes, I do think it is cringe. Yes, I do think it is bad. And yes, they can add a 4 stars for her or something like that. Or just another even limited 5-star character for her. Something else for her help. Yes, I am here with you on this. But you cannot take away what this character can achieve when she has her team building factor, because you cannot forget that this is a team building game. And I know that building teams is a little hard for some players out here, especially free to plays, because free to plays just don't like building their teams and they just like pulling the new shiny toy, which is literally fine. Do what you do, but I just think you can't go in and say just because you pulled this new shiny toy, the anniversary character, by the way, because I don't forget, most people really forget that Zany is the anniversary character, so a lot of players did pull for her because she was that character. And you pulled the anniversary character, you didn't want to pull for her teammate when they put her teammate there, and you just didn't want to build a team. It is what it is, but it's not something you can blame the game for because they give you the tools, they give you the pulls, they give you the factors, and it's just like, yes, here, please, pull the team. Yes, they can make 4 stars. I want to make that clear. Yes, they can make 4 stars. Yes, they can give her another 5-star character that can work with Retro Frazzle or something like that. Yes, they can. They can. That can. But it just hasn't yet. I don't know why. I don't know why they haven't done that yet. But yeah, it is what it is. But basically, what I want to pull from this is whenever it comes to Zany from now on, and really just Zany, because we haven't gotten another character like this, is not so. Is Zany bad? It's more so if you want to pull or play Zany, do you want to learn how to play the game? That's all it is when it comes to this character. And I just think that's what I want to pull away from this is when it comes to Zany, you have to ask that person, do they want to learn how to play the game? If they say no, then it is what it is. They should not pull Zany. Unless it's waifu reasons, then I really can't stop you. But that's going to be it for today's video. I really want to hear you guys' thoughts from this situation on and all the stuff that I showed you here. And I just want to make it abundantly clear one more time that yes, I do agree Zany needs another character, another 4-star character or something. She could be a little bit casual, more friendly in a way, I guess, but not really so. I just think if you want to not learn how to play the game, then don't pull this character or whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here before I get to yapping for real for an hour. If you like this type of content, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.